Brian Ladd with Cascade Sotheby's International Realty here, and I want to talk to you about real estate today. Well, we could talk about all the fun lifestyle things happening from balloons over Bend to the concerts in the park just below me. That's not my agenda. There's a lot of interesting and perhaps conflicting data about what's happening in housing, and let's take a few minutes today to discuss it in detail. I want to give a quick rundown on what's happening in the overall U.S. housing market and the economy, but first let's talk Bend. 3 points of data. First, housing prices are up 4.9% year over year. Inventory is climbing slightly. It's at about 4 months, but sales are down about 8%. One might say that's conflicting data, and yes it is, but we'll get there in a second. Let's talk about the U.S. economy and housing. On one hand, we have a booming economy. We have interest rates at sub 4% on the mortgages. We have GDP growth at 3.1%, and we have a 50-year low in unemployment. That should all put upward pressure on housing prices, yet the data is not showing that. On the other hand, we show slowing sales in a lot of the West Coast feeder markets such as San Francisco and Seattle. We show a flattening in the curve of appreciation across the board. And we have many economists pointing towards a recession coming in either 2020 or 2021. So with this data and conflicting outlooks, we need to decide how it affects us here in Bend, and we need to admit that it's not a clear direction for either continued growth or a correction. It's somewhere in between, and it's more nuanced. So here locally, we have a couple trends pushing prices upward, namely being we have a lack of supply. The builders can't build the houses fast enough, and land development is really constrained due to the urban growth boundary, and we have a diverse and booming economy here with as diverse a job base as we've ever seen. On the other side, lack of affordability on the homes that we have is making it really tough to have a job that's good enough to afford the houses we have here, which should temper that appreciation curve. And as well, the big economic cycles that we have coming perhaps with a recession may affect the housing market, particularly in the luxury end. I think you can make a methodical and intelligent decision in this market, either as a buyer or a seller, but you need to be educated. Now more than ever, it's important to work with a real estate expert. We at the Ladd Group are here to help, and we look forward to serving you.